So this is the same data set as what we have, what we are about to generate on the other side. So if I look at this guy here, so these are some of the key pieces that we do get, and we'll look at a little bit more of analytics from analytical side. So this gives me the data map of what's really happening. It does give me also the variance of what's also going on. So the 5 edges that we can be able to identify and be able to see that. And then I can also see my top 10 activities based on case and everything. But let's take it a step further. We're going to go ahead and open this in Power BI. Let's see how it looks. And you see that process of switching to Power BI is very simple and straightforward. It's just me clicking on this button here, and that actually does allow me now to go to Power BI perspective, and it's going to actually open the report that's tied. I did not build this report. This report is actually generated by that whole process of our process mining. So it's actually generating that for me. So similar data like what we have, but a little bit now more advanced. I can be able to see a little bit more data. I can see our case duration. We are looking at about 1.77 hours. That's the reason why I was waiting, right? Because that there is not a good number. So that's a number there as a health organization that we need to be able to improve, because sitting at the doctors at an hour and almost 2 hours, it's not something that we want to really endure. So I can also see self loops. We have about 24% of self loops. So that means that there was a process here that, let's say, for instance, somebody submitted paperwork and then something was wrong with that paperwork, so they had to redo it again. And we can see that here on this form distribution here. And I hope that large enough. I can zoom in so that you can be able to see. So we do see there was the form distribution. So there was a loop here that happened. And then we also see it here from vitals. So something happened. Somebody went to get their vitals and they did not come out there as expected. So the nurse had to redo that process. So all this, we are mining all this out of our process. And then I do see here, if I zoom out a little bit out, I do see that there was a moment where we had an intake. So my intake came in, which is my patient checked in, and then they actually filled in the forms. And then something happened to where they did not go through the insurance. So I can see there were 7 people or 7 patients that actually skipped the insurance process, and we'll do a little bit more of analysis on that. Then further down, after we get our vitals, I see there was maybe somebody's vitals were maybe they had a hypertension or they had high blood pressure